for a second because we've got a bit of a problem. I'm in the middle of a bit of a redesign on the OMG. It can't handle more than one card at a time, I found. As soon as it starts bouncing off things, the rollers, as long as they're pushing into the roller, even the sideways roller can't free a cart that's getting jammed in by rollers from another angle. So either I need to drain the pit and redesign it, or I need to just bring it down to one cart. How did I find this out? Well, I just loaded it up with all 8 carts at once. And I found out that as soon as one cart got hit and things started bouncing around, we ended up with corner jams again. Playing with the rollers on and off and being able to flip different things out, I finally managed to clear the bottom of the rails, but it would take way too long when I've got the undead in play. So that's getting a bit of a reconstructor right now. I'll show you that in a bit. But right now, I've got Woob here, who's trying to have a mood. Problem, he wanted wool. Well, I had 2 pieces of wool still left over in the hospital, so I disassembled the chest that held the wool. Here's the problem. I popped open DF Hack and checked out show mode, and he needs 3 pieces of yarn cloth. I've only got 2, and I don't have enough for him. I've got no yarn. I've got no hair. I haven't created yarn. It's not like I can shave the dogs. This poor soul is basically screwed. Woo Monkey, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're about to die. So what I've done is I told them to build some doors here and here. So when he goes crazy, we're just going to lock him in and leave him there. It's kind of a shame, but it's what's got to happen here. Hopefully the kids won't be in there when this happens. But once they build these doors, I'm going to lock them up, and we're going to call that the end of Woob. Sorry, man, but there's not much I can do for you right now. Not without a lot of tunneling. I might be able to get goods off the surface, but it's risky. And I may take a shot at that, but I'm not sure yet. Woob, you're in luck. We may not have enough yarn cloth, but we do have some yarn thread. So I'm going to turn somebody else on for spinning. Who's bored? I'll give that to Vukar. And we will go down to this level. Weave that. Suspend that. Alright. Now, what's Vukar doing? Vukar's planting seeds. That's okay. So, we're going to get you some cloth there, Woob. That should get you out of the trouble. Hey, Woob. Thanks. You've created us an alpaca wool coat. We're going to go check that out. Ningtunum. Burn Mortal. Oh, what a lovely name. It's an alpaca wool coat, decorated with llama wool and bands of llama wool and fungi wood. It menaces with spikes of alpaca wool and gabbro. Well, alright, cool. Well, we have an artifact piece of clothing now. Hopefully somebody will bother to use that, but we've saved Woob. Yay. Hey, folks. Well, this is frustrating. I've been adjusting a couple of things in the system, one of which is something I didn't mention earlier, and it's something I forgot. I need to get at least 1 or 2 layers of magma up here on the middle layer, Z-1 from the trap, because otherwise the building destroyers wander over and they go after the pulley system. But here's what I hadn't expected. Bottom layer is pretty much filled out, and I thought magma, even though it's not under pressure, would push through and still level off through an underground U. It doesn't. I had forgotten this, so I'm going to have to dig out a quick trench here, which is always kind of fun. So we're going to go up 1 level because we're going to channel down. I'm going to drop it here. Oh no, I'm not going to drop that there because I need this as a backboard for flying corpses. I don't want it close to the angle. This should work, actually. well, I got that backboard problem again. What I really need to do is go through the center. Hold on a second. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the maintenance hatchway. Sorry about the quick cut, but here's the plan. I'm going to cut across the center here, take the 2 ramps down on the outsides. I'm going to channel the center out. I'm going to wall up the middle, and then I'm going to put the track ramps back. That'll give me a 5 across channel at the next layer down and cover this up. And now, ladies and gentlemen, dwarves and noobs, elves of all ages, the moment you've been waiting for. Time to fire up the grinder. First, we're going to drop a card into play. While that's going, we're going to double check that my door here is locked. It is. I also want to double check that my reloader door is locked. It is. Card is in the system. Now you'll notice I've got a 1 to 2 high magma layer here on Z-1. Z-2 is a solid 7. I'm going to close that back up. Front bridge entry. Let's open the doors. It is midwinter. There is 666, which seems appropriate, enemies involved. There goes the door. Let's watch our system go to work. Let's go upstairs, see if we've got some pathers. Here's our hole, which we punched through a little while ago with a Mission Impossible from Edge. I don't see anybody attempting to path in yet. Yep, there goes one. Here they come. Currently have no combat reports. We'll take a look at the first one here in a moment. And thunk. Let's see. Broke his hip, slammed him into an obstacle, then shattered all sorts of bits and pieces of him. Alright, well, he's just gonna lie there like a lump for a while. And thwack. Oh, right into the lava. Score! Oh yeah, he's done. Still at 666. Well, maybe it just hasn't updated. Now, I should probably describe a few things while we're waiting for the next guys to come in. Up here, I lengthened this run a bit because the building destroyer, I wanted to go after this one first rather than the northern ones. The reason the lava is here is because if a building destroyer comes in, he's going to go after the roller system, and I don't want to lose the cart. Yeah, I know you can't find the path. Alright, I need to go forbid the surface. F. Okay, that'll help that problem. Start trying to path in. There goes our cart. We're just waiting for these guys to start pathing in. Oh, another one on the track. Da-boom! Oh, that had her hurt. He finally landed somewhere down track at about 14, 15 squares. That's awesome. So, they're floating in, slowly but surely here. Now we just get to watch them die. Oh, right in the lava. He may not have died. Oh no, he got his brain. Oh, there went another one. Looks like the first wave stopped pathing in. This guy's just hanging back going, what the hell just happened? Got another one coming in. Let's see what the surface looks like. See if I got any more pathers. Saw another one, two on the stairway. Yeah, they're trickling in. It looks like not all of them are just going to bum rush me. I guess that helps. Oh, field goal! Oh, another one! Right off the wall. Oh, the cart just kept hitting him until it pushed him into the lava at the end. That was great. I gotta see that one. It doesn't show me. I was hoping I was gonna see a skid and then another hit. Yeah, sorry about that. My system does lock up and free up again. Oh, he just barely dodged that. And twack, twack, twack. Alright. We're just going to double check that our dogs aren't busy here. They're not. These are all war dogs. They're guarding the 2 entries in case thieves actually manage to slip past this system in any way. Is that Stez coming down? No, it's just a human corpse. I want to see one of the building destroyers come in. Bang, bang. This is going to become a mess up here. I can see this already. Alright, I'm not liking something. If you'll notice, we're down to almost pure ones. It looks like the top layer of the magma's evaporating. So, let me go double check. What we're going to do is we're going to activate the magma system. We can get some more magma going. Yep, that stays off. Okay, QA. First we need to... That one controls this bridge for the derailer, and then I'll launch the magma system. I want to make sure that stays full. It looks like a live one got down in the magma. We got a ton of smoke going on down there. Oh, field goal! All the way down the end. Oh, there went another one. Beautiful. It's unfortunate, but I'm not going to be able to get lava up here and continue to have them path properly. So we're just going to have to let that become a mess, and as they reanimate, we'll just keep knocking them back in. This system will basically be a closed system from now on. Just constantly sucking in the undead one by one. Just bring them down into here and take them out. Going to have to watch out for caravans, but we're going to see if we can arrange something useful for that, because any migrants get in here, it's going to be ugly. But that will probably happen. Oh, and another one. Oh, yep, we got live ones down here in the magma. At least 2. Yep, we got 2 down in the magma. I don't think they'll path over to the rollers to try and get out, which is something I'd hoped for, but they can just sit down there and burn for all I care. Alright, our magma system should be set up to go. Okay. Gonna launch off the first one. We'll get a little extra magma in there, get it up to about a 2-3 level. You'll see it splashing down here in the corner once it starts up. They're loading. Oh, we got more puppies. I like to make sure I reseal the first hatchway because I always forget. Do we still have a minecart going? There it goes. Just got to keep an eye on it because the minecarts do disappear in the magma on occasion. As I showed you that bug, they'll just go AWOL on you. The magma system loader has lost 4 carts on me so far. Just shoot somebody up. There's so much smoke in there, you can't even see what's going on anymore. What is this? Iton Lalokigan. Dwarf Potter Necromancer. Alright, well, he's about to chew on a minecart. Ooh, I think that's Stez. Yeah, there he is. There's Stez. Let's see how Stez paths. Okay, Stez is pathing straight down. Awesome. If he didn't go this way, he was going to go north, and if he went north, he was going to get the entire system screwed up. There's a bridge here that triggers as soon as they hit this plate to try and close it up, so that hopefully I don't have guys doing the shortcut here for very long. Looks like I want to see how much damage we did to Stez there. We took out his first left leg and he died. Okay. This works. Alright, this is very interesting. This child, Ilrol, had fallen into my fort through one of the gopher holes going up, and he got downstairs. And he's been going mad for about a year. He hasn't gotten hungry, hasn't gotten thirsty. I've just left his ass locked up in the hospital. He just decided to throw a tantrum. Now, he had been miserable. He's only very unhappy now, so that's very interesting. I'm going to go take a look at his happiness level. Ilrol, where are you? Oh, by the way, Fishy Bang, you got one of the kids on as requested. If I was Ilrol, where would I be? Alright, let's do it this way. There you are. Oh my goodness, he got off 0. Now, there was an undead that was haunting him for ages, that was disturbing the heck out of him and keeping him at 0. I'm wondering if we just finally cleaned that undead's clock, so now he's, you know, just kind of having a freak out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually open his door. Once he stops tantruming, hopefully ITG can go take care of him. What's ITG doing at the moment? He's taking a drink. Alright, do we still have minecart? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I can no longer count on combat record telling me when something gets hit, because once they're in the magma, apparently they're just going to keep burning and giving me combat reports. Man, I can't even see what anything that's going on down there anymore. Oh, there's another one of my, excuse me. There was I had a couple of Titans come in. This was another one of them. He just got plowed. Well, this system looks like it's functional. We're going to have to check in on it now and then, make sure it's still got a minecart. Meanwhile, let's see what Ilrol's doing. Alright, have yourself a tantrum. Nobody cares. Looks like he's got some vomit and blood all over the place. Oh, it'd be nice if I could save the kid. I mean, he was the only migrant who actually made it anywhere. Let's see, ITG's still drinking. I don't know if you can diagnose him while he's screaming and flipping out like that, but yeah, he needs a diagnosis. Well, hopefully that works eventually. It doesn't look like I'm getting much more undead pathing in. Let's see, we've cleaned out about 40 or 50 so far. Let's go take a look at the surface and see what's going on. I saw one in the stairway. Okay, there's a couple pathing. Little by little, I think they're just going to have to trickle in. Well, I can work with that. Working beautifully. This, if I say so myself, is some masterful dwarven engineering. Here they come. Next round, squish, squish. Anything in here that stands back up is just going to get run over again. Hopefully, eventually, it'll just get whacked off into the magma. I'm curious how much is still alive down on the bottom level here. We got 1, 2, medium-sized humanoid. So we got 3 there. If you'll notice, we've got some flow, so the magma system's working. Just double check nothing untoward's happening up here. Nothing stuck, nothing in the shunt. Alright, cool. That system's very temperamental. I've got to go back and keep an eye on it on occasion, otherwise I'm going to have a dwarf beaten up by a rampaging magma cart. Oh, right into the lava. Oh yeah, this is working beautifully. So we're just going to have to let this run for a while, I guess. Let's see, we're down to 618. One by the star-dogged moon. And another one squished. Once this gets up to 4, as I'll say, I'll leave it alone. That should level out to 2, 3. This pipe here is the one that carries the magma through this, between the 2 sides. Just gotta make sure that that stays covered. My cart. This thing's cruising pretty quickly for 28 FPS. Here comes some more. Cart had to kind of beat its way through that one. A whole bunch of things stood back up. These guys are all standing at the door going, do we really want to go in there? And there went another one. Have a splashdown. I'm a little worried about these corner turns here with the roller and the excess magma. So I'm trying to be a little canny about it. I don't want to fully fill Z-1. So I don't think it'll have enough force to get up. So if this starts getting up to 4, I'm going to shut off the magma system until it settles out again. Magma system, make sure nothing's gone wonky. Nothing. Yep, there we go. Do not go after that cart, thank you. Where is Woob? He's not stuck on the tracks, right? Okay. Yeah, at 3, it's just barely getting around that corner. So I'm going to go flip the lever, take the magma system offline. Let this settle out a bit. So you've seen the system in action. You've seen them pretty much launch these undead just down the tracks. It's a smoky mess with all the still breathing corpses down in the magma, so there's not much I can do with that. I'm going to let the system settle out for a bit, and I'm going to bring you back as soon as we get something else interesting to happen, or if something goes wonky in the system. Hey folks, so I figured we'll just watch this run for a little bit, and oops, hey, we've got another girl. Congratulations, ITG. So I figured I'd let this run for a bit. I'd tell you a little bit about what's going on in the background here while we just watch these poor things get murdered. We've got a ton of pigtail and plum helmet plants. We've got a little bit of cave wheat. We're sitting on about 988 prepared meals, about 1,500 in booze of wine, ale, beer, and rum. For the 7 dwarves that are not woodcutter or miner, they're all sitting in Masterworks steel goods, basically. I had to create some out of iron because we just didn't have enough trees at one point to keep creating charcoal, and I didn't want to keep destroying Masterwork goods just to melt it and rebuild it. So I wasn't abusing that bug too badly. I was only using it while he was training up. We've built somewhere to between 60 and 70 memorial slabs so far. I lost count and I got distracted and just, well, it's enough. Something's missing. Just somebody's pet. We have no leather at all. If I end up with a leather mood, I'm in trouble. What happened was I built a bunch of leather shields for everybody. So that's part of their uniform and outfit at this point. We're low on cloth, but we have tons of thread. Actually, that reminds me. I want to make sure that I unsuspend that job. I needed Whoop doing other things for a little while, so I had suspended his cloth weaving. We have 143 logs now, so I'm actually sitting on plenty of wood for a bit. And I have a bucket load of bags. At one point, we just started mass producing bags for quarry bush and flour and stuff like that, so I could grind up plant life. I turned back on year-round plump helmets because we were getting a little low, so I wanted to turn that back on for a bit just to make sure we had plenty of stocks. And other than that, the fort's just operating. We really don't have a hell of a lot going on. The magma cart system actually is shut off. Let me just double check that I'm not about to reinitialize it. Yeah, okay, that hatch is closed. And they're pulling the carts back up. This thing eats so many carts. I want to shut off the decarter while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, get my mouse off the screen so I stop getting confused. And other than that, we're just going to be sitting here letting the undead pour in and get themselves killed. We're down to 593. Along the tracks, there's an average of 2 or 3 body parts or pieces, just corpses or whatever lying around. But we've stabilized off to a nice 1-2 run around the system. Once they get all the magma carts back in place, I'll probably start reloading it, giving it some more. If we head up to the surface here, I still have plenty trying to come in to path in. They're just taking their sweet time at 29 FPS. Slowly but surely, I expect we're going to clear off the surface itself. As more and more of the pathfinding kicks in, we'll be able to clean this up, and hopefully I'll get some FPS back as well, because that's playing a turn-based game just starts to get old real fast. We've still got this horrible corridor jam up. I'm not sure why we've got them just sitting there when they had pathfinded in the first place and then jammed up. I can't picture undead with a sense of self-preservation, but after watching this smoking mess, I can't really blame them either. So we're going to have to let this run. I want to get this boxed and shipped. So I will bring up... Oh, wait. We have another tantrum going on. We're going to go zoom over there before I let you go. And where is Ilral? There you are. Okay, we're going to take a look at his wounds. He still is not hungry or thirsty. I lied earlier. His liver is blue? Oh, fracture. Okay. I lied earlier. This kid's actually been in the fort for about 4 years, just locked in that room. Hungry, thirsty, no problems. He's just been freaked out by the undead for a while. If you take a look, I've actually filled in with slabs all the way through this system, down the hospital corridor. I'm filling in the hospital itself now. So, as I was saying, I'm just going to try and box this up, get this out, and I'll bring 12 in when something interesting happens or we've got to clear this system for some reason. Other than that, this first torpedo is still running. I'm still good on that one, which is really nice to see. So I'll see you all in a little while. I'm glad you chased along with me this far. What I'm hoping to do is once I get enough of the undead cleaned up off the surface, I'm going to go and build the caravan entry, and hopefully we'll be able to finally get some goods in here in the liaison. So, hopefully I'll see you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.